Happy 2023, everyone, and welcome to my first monthly update for the year. Oh, it's going to be a good year, at least I hope so. Folks, this is, I know I keep saying this, my last month to do back-to-back days of reread. I know that because life is really hectic right now, and even though I do have enough for the month of January, there is no way I could possibly do this for this long. I knew I couldn't, but I kept it up for as long as I could, so one more month of daily rereads, and then we're going to go back to a weekly episode of them. All right, so what's going on in the podcast? Well, on Saturday morning Santa Flange, I'm going to give you my top 5 movies for 2023 I'm excited to see. And then after that, could there be a special guest coming on Saturday morning Santa Flange? Someone is returning back to the podcast, maybe temporarily. Hope it's permanent, but we'll see. Anyway, on Prince of the Universe, Stephen and I have one more podcast together. We're going to be book recommendations. We just did one yesterday or today, depending on when I post this, on his story of the GOAT. You definitely need to listen to that if you haven't already. And then Wes would be coming back. We're going to be talking about some kind of cartoon, if I remember right. And then I also want to do a book review. I read Waxing On by Ralph Macchio, and I don't know whether I want to do that on Saturday morning Santa Flange or Prince of the Universe, but I am going to do that review soon enough. Now, as for board game reviews, I have board game reviews, yeah! And we have several all throughout this month. I do have one Kickstarter. It will not come out till probably May, is what I'm guessing now. Other than that, after all those reviews are done, some of my biggest and most watched videos were some of my reviews, and they were vintage reviews. So should I start doing vintage playthroughs? I don't know. I'm thinking about doing that. I'd like to do it for regular board games too, but I thought, well, since the vintage games got the most views of the year by far, I mean, 2 out of the 3 videos were vintage reviews, and then the third biggest for the year was a regular board game that I watched. So it's kind of funny because my board game reviews trump any other thing I do, even Star Wars. Even though obviously I have more Star Wars fans, more board gamers, I guess casually, will stop by the channel. Either way though, I may start doing board game reviews for vintage games. My live Q&A will happen, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Time is of the essence. It's very hard for me to get away and get some time together. So I'm hoping to do something for a Q&A in the near future. Now, for the More Civilized Age, I haven't yet recorded it yet, but I know what it's going to be about. We're going to talk about this Legends Con. I'm going to have 2 people on who are hosting the con, and we're just going to basically talk about it, probably answer some questions. In fact, if you have questions, it's not too late. Put them in the comments below, and I'll definitely make sure to ask them those questions when we record a More Civilized Age, which hopefully will be soon as well. Other than that, I guess that's it. It's going to be a great year. I'm excited to start off, and I hope you are too. Oh, by the way, check out theexpandeduniverse.com. We have a lot of new contributors coming through, a lot of great articles coming through, and I am so happy with all the articles and all the contributors that have been coming in. If you'd like to contribute, just go on the site, reach out to us through the email address, and pitch us an idea, because I'd love to hear what a lot of the fans who love the Expanded Universe are making these articles, and I'm loving each and every one of them too. I think they're interesting. All right, folks, that is it for now. See you later.